Stitches Crates, and welcome to my Flosstube channel about counter cross stitch and the project bags I make. It is Tuesday, April 16th, 2024. This is episode 119. Welcome if you're new. I hope you enjoy. This is going to be a long one. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy as well, because like I said, it's going to be a long one. Get yourself a cup of coffee, get yourself some tea, get yourself a donut or whatever. Get your stitching and buckle up. I did not do a lot of stitching this past week. I just hit a slump. I was just in a mood. Then we had company, so I was doing cleaning and cooking. So yeah, so I did a little bit. I was working on the new Tiny Modernist Sal, for us friends, and I have the circle and I've started the corner border. So this will be part 2, which is releasing tomorrow. So hopefully my stitchy bug will come back and I can get going on this again. Part 4 of the Dragon Sal came out. I did not do any of it. If you've forgotten, this is part 3 from the Dragon, a field guide by Climbing Goat Designs. And it's the next piece is a Hydra. It's 1,800 stitches, and I have wasted a week. I really want to have it done before the next piece comes out. I want to keep moving because if I get behind, I don't know. As you'll see in this WIP Parade, I may or may not ever catch up. So I have no really rhyme or reason for how I'm going to show you things. I did grab my oldest WIP. This is my oldest WIP, Jeanette Cruz Designs. This was published in 1988. I bought this. This was the year we got married. I found it. What's on it? And I have been working on it on and off for the last almost 36 years. So, it's on Ada, and this is what I have done of it. At this point, I'm kind of like, if I finish it, is one of us gonna go? Since I got it the year we got married, I don't know. I have hopes of finishing it someday, but so many other things. I don't know. All the Kreinik that's in there, although I knew how to stitch, I'd never used Kreinik before, and I really didn't have anyone to teach me. So the Kreinik is really a lot of what slowed it down. And of course, being that it's so old, it's like a handwritten pattern almost. So it's difficult. If I can scan it and get it into Markup XP, I think that will make my life so much easier. But we'll see. When I get back to it, I hope in the next couple of years I will, but I have the Schoolhouse Rock Sal. That was Black Needle Society. I started it, and at the time, I forget what I was busy on, but I just never, I am going to finish this one. So that's as far as I got into part 1. That's the beginning of the schoolhouse there. I will definitely take it with me to the Black Needle Society retreat in August, the live in-person one. So yeah, I'm really sad that I haven't gotten farther on that. So some of these, because of the way they're on the pile, you've seen them recently. I've worked on them recently. Sewing Bees, So It Was, So It Is, So It Will Be by Scissortail Designs. I've done my own color conversion on this, and this is where it is. So it was, so it is. Haven't gotten it, and so it will be yet, which makes this pretty close to a finish. And that's what I want to do too. I want to try to make piles as I'm doing this, because my goal is, I don't know how many WIPs I have. We will find out at the end of this video. And I want to try to put the ones that are closer to a finish at the top of piles, so that I can, that's the bag for Tiny Modernists, so that I can get things done. My goal this year is 60 before 60. I will turn 60 in January. I had planned to have this WIP Parade in November before I left on vacation to Australia, and that didn't happen, and since I've been back it hasn't happened. So I'm cutting down my time. Though, if you've been with me, you know that I have finished quite a few things over the last few weeks. This was my Easter start. Oh, How He Loves Us by Teresa Kogut, and that's as far as I got on Easter Sunday. So that is a small one, and there's really no reason why I can't get that one done. So I will put it in the get done quicker pile. I'm not gonna say quickly, because you know how we all are. We look at things and we're like, that can be done really quick, and 3 days later of heavy stitching, it's still not done. I have another Teresa Kogut, United We Stand. I started this on Juneteenth in 2020. And sadly, no, it is not done either. I've made a lot of progress on it. My needle minders are sticking together. So that is where that is. I made a mistake on her dress. I know there's a mistake. I'm probably not going to take it out, but we'll see when I pull it out next. I might pull it out for Memorial Day, and that way it can work into, I should have pulled her out for Black History Month, but I didn't, so, or pulled them out, not just her. So I'm trying to put things back quickly so that I don't have to clean up afterward as badly. I do enjoy working on this, but other shiny things. Let's see, another Teresa Kogut. This is a box kit. I went to Teresa Kogut retreat. Sorry about my clock. It's 2 o'clock here. At least it's 2 and not 7. I should have stopped that. Anyway, so I went to the Teresa Kogut retreat that Craft Gallery put on last May in Findlay, Ohio. There are 2 kits in here. I started this one. So this is as far as I got at that time last year. I do love her, and I think about her often. I want to pull her out. She is on linen. I believe it's 36 count. Yes, 36 count paper bark by Fox and Rabbit. That's a one strand, which is fun, but I have to always think about that I'm only using one strand. Forbidden Fiber Co. This was a box, and I gotta remember that I'm on my dining room table. I had to do it in my dining room because I can't spread out anywhere else. So gamer, you don't stop because you grow old because you stop. So that's the pattern. And I pulled this out different times. I love the fabric, I love the colors, and that's as far as I've gotten. So I've really got to get this back out again. As we all say, any WIP parades you watch, everybody's always like, why don't I work on this? I love this. We love everything. If we didn't love it, we wouldn't have started it. So, I have an owl forest embroidery that I started. I have not worked on this since the war in Ukraine started. I know some people think I'm ridiculous, but it's my own little private thing. So that's what I've done on it. I've started the leg of the lynx. I keep hoping and praying that Russia will get out of Ukraine and stop what they're doing. But that's my own little private protest. Okay, I have Black Needle Society. Last year I did the Frogwarts retreat. It was year 4, and I started the year 4 pattern. Frogwarts is based on Harry Potter. So based on the 4th book, The Goblet of Fire. And this is as far as I got. So I made a lot of progress. There's a mistake over there in the rings somewhere, I forget exactly what, but I will pull that out again this summer. I'm not doing the digital retreat this year because of when I got home from Australia and when the sales were going on. I just didn't get it, and so I'm gonna have a very laid back while everybody else is. Hello, Rosie. But I will work on that again. Would you like to come up and say hello? Come here. So, if you've been on, you know that Rosie is our newest little addition. She was spay last week, so she's a much happy camper now. And we're very happy. And she's gonna go play with Chris now. So, 2020, Tell an Emblem was the designer for Keepsakes Stitch Away in January. There are 2 of these, and this is Keepsakes and Tokens Pink. I finished Keepsakes and Tokens Blue. I started this last summer, and this is where I am on Keepsakes and Tokens Pink. Once again, I'll get back to it. I pull it out every now and then when it calls to me a lot. There's a lot of colors. I had started Keepsakes and Tokens Blue on Leap Day 2020. I finished it last summer and then just went right into, because I had it on my WIP Go board, and when it was called, I just started the pink one. I have Elemental Dragons by Ink Circles. This is Fire. I started this for my birthday in 2023. And this is the top, and this is where I've gotten. I'm using Cottage Garden threads on it. that in a crocodile bag. Okay, that's kitted to be started. That's kitted to be started. I have, oh, that's where that went. It's amazing what you find in things. Sometimes I double up bags, especially if I'm going to a retreat. Lucy Beam, Love in Stitches, Immortal. Buy and cross stitch like I'm immortal. This is another one that I did my own color conversion for. And I started this at the Acorns and Threads retreat last October. So I've just got buy in. This is another one I'm pretty sure. I mean, I did all that in one day. So if I just pulled it out and did it, I'm pretty sure this would be done pretty quick. So I'm gonna put that in my pretty quick pile. Though, living in that bag with it is one that's not quick. And I love it and I will finish it. But it's my Yo Ho 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 by Suhillis Designs. I was stitching on this. I had to restart it because at the time I started it, I was new to higher counts and I did it wrong. So I've got it going again. So this is the one I'm talking about. Comes with the little pirate map charm. I was working on this with Jen and Nancy from the Bougie Stitchers. And this is where I've gotten to. Should really put something more Christmassy needle minder wise. Sometimes it's just whatever needle minder I have handy. So that should really be in my Christmas stitching, and I think I'm gonna put that over by that bag so that I know, because I was wondering where that went to. Okay, I have from Forbidden Fiber Co. This is a Hobbit themed one. If more people valued home above gold, this world would be a merrier place, and it's called Simple Life. So, trying to remember when I started this. So this is what I've got done on it. Just the Hobbit hole and a little bit of the border, the beginning of the border. I tried to roll it. I always try to roll when I can rather than fold. Because I feel like it doesn't squash my stitches if I roll it. So that is in that bag. And this could probably be done pretty quickly too, because it's a lot of words. I find words, for me, words go very quickly. This one from Mojo Stitches, No Ordinary Cats. There are no ordinary cats, and that's a tressum on there, which is a cat with wings. I started this last October when I was traveling between Crazy Woman and Acorns and Threads. And here's where I am. I'm trying to think. Actually, it's this way. And I had a mistake in there. I left a stitch out of this side, so I have to squish down this side. I think it will be fine, but when it's time out. You know how that goes. Sometimes you just get mad that there's a mistake and then you don't get back to it. So I'll also forgot what bag I had it in. This bag was a present from Nancy from the Bougie Stitchers. And I love it very much. I'm gonna put that in the short pile because if I did just a few good rounds in my Candyland game, it wouldn't be an issue. Okay, so I've got 2 projects in here. One is Anne of Green Gables from Stitching Book Club. I have not gotten very far on Anne of Green Gables. That's it. It's all out. I need to get back to it. But, and I love Anne of Green Gables, but I have Jane Eyre and another one from Stitching Book Club to finish first. Narnia. There's another one too. This I started at Rebel Stitchers Sweater Weather Retreat. We found these kits at the Liberty Bell, in the area of the Liberty Bell, the National Park Service. It was a courthouse, and the hall where they, Independence Hall. So a bunch of us got the kit. I have my threads from the kit on thread drops that Stitches of Heritage gave me. There is not much. It is a start, and that's about it. I think this side is up because that's where my needle is. So that's it. I might put some more stitches in it before I go this year. I don't know. Might just wait, just keep doing it every year that I go. I don't know. But yes. So very simple kit. Had pretty good instructions for, you know, a not, not really a designer kit, just a generic whoever kit. That's not started. I have some things. I was putting things away and cleaning up. I have some empty project bags, which, hey, that's a good feeling to have some empty ones. That means you've done some work. Black Needle Society bags from the Nice List boxes I've gotten. That will be going on sale. If you did not know, I am a rep for the Black Needle Society. Anytime you shop in the vault, use Lynn 5, get 5% off. Right now, they are selling the Trick and Treat boxes. The Trick box is supposed to be a little scarier than the Treat box. The Trick box theme is haunted houses this year. The Treat box is food related to Halloween, I believe. They're on sale right now until April 30th, or until they've sold out the quantities that they were going to sell. So go to Black Needle Society and look for the Trick and or Treat boxes. With that Halloween theme, we've got Poltergeist Pirates by Glendon Place. There's a group of us that get on Facebook chat every month on the 19th, because September 19th is Talk Like a Pirate Day. And we put some stitches in, and here is where mine is. So I've got the head of my ship. I'm not sure where I'll stitch next. I may just keep working on the front end and then go down. I kind of want to get other colors in, because it's very, it can be a little popcorny, but I do love it. It will get done eventually, hopefully before I die. Okay, we're making progress. I got a pile off the table. let's see. I've only got one project, yeah, I've only got one project in this bag, or one project bag in this bag. That was for a new start, which I have not started yet. Right? Yeah. This I started in 2022. It's Rebel Stitcher. Flowers grow back. Flowers grow back even after they are stepped on. So it's a very Quakery one for Colleen. It's all done in cottage garden threads, and that's what I'm using, the called for colors. And there is where I've done so far. I don't know why I haven't gotten back to it, because it's very pretty and it's not hard. I sometimes wonder why I put things away for so long. Alrighty, let's see, what did this bag next? I'm not sure if I have anything started in this one. Nope, that's the rest. I kitted up for the rest of the Lindy Stitches. Christmas Down Under. That's a kit for Black Needle. This I started at Stitch Day, I believe it's 2 years ago already, 2022. It's Kathy Barrick needlework, and I changed the colors. Susan, the Floss Whisperer at Keepsakes, helped me change the colors. I'm doing it in blues and grays. So these are my colors that I'm doing it in. And here is my little wee start. I don't know why I haven't gone back to this. I think about it every now and then. That's my little wee start. Just enough to say it's a start. I'm sad. So many things I want to do. And that's on a 28 count Bestitch Me called Rainy Day. It's very pretty. I don't know if the lighting is good enough. It's got a little bit of a green tone in it. But bag. Awesome. This one I started last year at StitchCon. It is one that I love. It says, I will stop buying cross-stitch supplies when pigs fly. It's by Stitchy Pros. And it went into timeout because I made a mistake in the pig. And I'm trying to decide how much, if I'm gonna frog it or not, or if I'm gonna leave it. I've been wanting to get back to this one too, because this is another one that, you know, I did this in one day, one afternoon at StitchCon. So I may keep going with it, leave that pig, and then come back to and frog the pig. This was, it's got pigs on the inside too. So, gotta have flying pigs. Here's another one that should be done. I've said that every time I've pulled it out to show you. This is from the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. It's the January Quaker. I decided I am not going to put January in there. I'm a January birthday, as I said. I'm using Cottage Garden Thread Wren. I'm using only the one And this is where I am. I need to finish it. There's no reason not to finish it. I think the only reason that's slowing me down is I just haven't decided what I'm gonna put in the middle of the wreath. I was thinking I might put in, I thought about my initials. I might put in one of the motifs, like I might repeat this motif in the center, or even this one. So, I don't know. If you've got opinions, let me know. Why I have a Christmas tree needle minder on it, I don't know. I also have in this bag The River by Modern Folk Embroidery. This was a pattern that came in a Black Needle Society box in November of 2021. I started it January 1st, 2022. I'm using River of Life by Forbidden Fiber Co. floss, and I've got a Bestitch Me 28 count Lugana that I'm stitching it in. I am not stitching the entire pattern. I am going to stop. The words don't really mean a whole lot. So that's where I've gotten with that. And a lot of times I'll pull this one out when we're on the monthly Black Needle Society chat. I didn't this last month, but maybe this month I will. And also, in this bag I've got 3 because I've taken them to retreats. I have Love and Joy by October House. And this is where I am on this. So it's not very big. I'm at the corner. This is the corner. So yeah. I think I've just got too many Sal's going and I don't get back to these other ones. I think I may grab, I'll just leave these in this bag for now. I might put the Modern Folk Embroidery in a different bag. And just put these 2 that are near to the end. This bag. This, there's 2 in here. That's where that one went. Okay. I have, why do I have that in there? From Madame Chantilly Celebrate Cross Stitch. I don't have a picture in here for some reason of what the final pattern is. It's one of Madame Chantilly's tiers, and that's as far as I've gotten. This is on a 28 count X-Jew. It's part of her Botanical Beauties, Sparkling Botanical Beauties. You can tell it's opalescent, light gray. So that, there's a ton of colors. I have them in a scrapbook book from Stitchy Witch 42. She makes these beautiful books, and then there's plastic baggies for the floss to go in. I also have in here ink circles, Tea Time. This was a gift from Candy, the 614 Stitcher, for my birthday 2 years ago. I've taken it to Keepsakes a lot when I've gone on Saturdays to sit and stitch, And this is where it is. So I decided I'm leaving that kettle empty because I kind of liked it that way. There's another kettle that goes over here. I need to fill in that teapot, and there's a couple of more motifs, and then the big word tea. So this is pretty close to a finish as well. So that will go in this pile. Put Madame Chantilly in a different project bag that I have empty. And hopefully I remember where I put it. Because you know how that goes too. You reorganize things and then you don't remember where you put anything. That's where that pattern went. Okay, I've got to take that pattern out of there because I have not started that yet. Okay, traveling, when I think of traveling by Putini. I started this on our first airport wait in December and did it while we were traveling. Pretty much until we got on the cruise ship, and then I had time to start some other things. So I'm not going to put in the Colosseum because we have not been to Italy yet. My friend Megan, the Frozen Crafter, she recharted it for me to be Ayers Rock. So, and I'll be traveling more this summer, and we'll have it out to work on there. Oh, I do have all the stitching. Where did that come from? Well, maybe I will leave that in there then. Take that out. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I'm trying to hurry because I do have to go get my grandson. So this might be a two-parter. I don't know. Okay. Over there. That's a kit. Put in something after. I worked in March. You saw this. Counting is Hard by Luminous Fiber Arts. I did make some nice progress on it. This is another one that was a 2022 start. I started in 2022, but then I restarted it because I didn't like the color I was working on. So that's how far I've gotten there. I love this color. It's Bestitch Me Coconut Shell. And I don't know, there's something about it I really like. I guess it's not the tan that everybody else uses. Just got a little bit of different. And I've got Forbidden Fiber Co. Modern Tidings. This was a Downton Abbey box from 2 years ago. And I'm not going to show you the whole thing. This is where I was working during March. So I've just got to get her other arm in, and then I have to finish her legs. I've got one foot in, but not both. So, and that's all that's in that bag. Yay. If you saw how much was still here. Now some of this next bag are kits. So, did I start this. I made a start. Okay, so this is American Gnome by MI Studio Create. And this is my sad little start. I'm not sure what fabric I'm doing it on. It's very pretty though. I did it on that. I'm changing some of the color so that it's DMC Étoile. So we get some sparkle for the 4th of July fireworks. These are just kitted and get started. Okay, this is Jan Hicks Creates, Ode to a Peacock, and I ordered the called for floss, which is Mrs. Seda Silks. She did chart it in DMC as well. That's what I've done on that one. It is a whole lot bigger than you think. It's beautiful, but it's a whole lot bigger than you think. I think I need to change the bag that it's in because it does not fit in this bag well. This is a kit from Acorns and Threads. They do January digital retreats, and this was Luhu Stitches, all about the acorn, and this is what I did, oops, the day of the retreat. And I haven't gotten back to it since. I'm a sad little girl. That's on a 32 count Sand Dunes by Seraphim. With all the called for colors. Oh, favorite of mine. My Quaker Turtle from OriTM. I'm using Silks for You that we got in Black Needle Society Nice List box. And I started this with Candy, the 614 Stitcher, and this is what I've done. Just that center Quaker. I'm starting to move out of it. This is started for Candy's birthday last year. Meridian Designs, Teeny Weeny Bikini, The Doctor is In. And this is definitely one that should be done. I've got the bra done of the bikini, except for the beads for the shoulder straps, and then I started the bottom. So this is definitely in a should be done, is small enough to get done category. And that's where I'm going to put that. I have a couple of others that I have kitted up, ready to go. I just stabbed myself with my needle. Hopefully I don't bleed. Because they're cute. Is that a Germany, or not Germany? This is a Pirate, Teeny Bikini Pirate Bikini. And then I've got Teeny Weeny Bikini Germany. And I was gonna make that and try to make it into an ornament for my sister-in-law that I went to Germany with in 2023. No, 2022. Yeah, 2022. It's crazy. I feel like I've lost a year. Token of Fall by Liz Matthews. I won this pattern from one of the Get to Know You that we do on Instagram every so often, and that's as far as I've gotten on it. I wonder where the needle is for that. I must have taken it for something else. But I started that January 5th of 2022. She was the designer for Stitch Away that year in 2022. Let's see what I got. That's just kitted. This is a Snoopy that I was working on. He's in a pumpkin. I was trying to do him as a Halloween gift, and he ended up being much bigger than I expected. So I only got his head. I will get back to him eventually and finish his pumpkin body. This is the fabric he's on. It's a great Halloween fabric. It's Bestitch Me Smog. So, if you can't tell, I like Bestitch Me. I was in her Fabric of the Month Club. So, Bestitch Me, Forbidden Fiber Co., and Fortnite Fabrics. I have a lot of fabric from. Okay, Metal Knot in the Affairs of Dragons for You Are Crunchy and Good with Ketchup by Glendon Place. I watched Kevin from Akio WIP stitching his, and I want to get this out again. I just haven't. So that's as much as I've gotten done. I'm using the DMCs, which is okay. But for like the words, I have to do a blend of two colors. And that, I don't know, it's okay. It'll be fine. But it's probably not as pretty as using the called for color or the other, let's see, what is it? I can tell you real quick. Eggplant. From who? Rainbow Gallery? Heartstring Samplery. Whip It Good. I've been stitching on this one for a while too. Every now and then I pull it out and I think, ooh, I can finish this, and then I put it back away again. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I've gotten the two top corners are done. I'm using Bestitch Me. This is a Bestitch Me fabric and of Lotus, and Bestitch Me Stardust is the floss. And I'm not doing anything fancy with it. I'm just letting it lay where it lays, the variegation. So I do have the other two, the frog one and you're probably yelling it out. I do have the other two of the set. Did she come out with a fourth one this year? Being that I was away for December, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody say that they did anything else, but Ingleside Imaginarium, Spring Dragon. This pattern came in a box that was part, the company, I guess it just didn't take off. It was part cross stitch, part stationary type things. And it was a really nice box. It wasn't that it was a bad box. And I believe, yeah, it goes this way. So I worked on that 3, 4, 5 days, and that's all I got. It's just the counting for it was a little bit heavy. If I can put the picture of the pattern into Markup XP, I think it'll be much easier. So I'm going to try to do that next time I pull it out. Use Easter, and I totally forgot that I started this last year on Easter. I'm a bad person. I should have had this out already for its birthday. Yeah, April 9th was its birthday. And that's what I did last year. So not much. But that's Twin Peak Primitives pattern, and I just fell in love with it last year when Pam and Steph showed it, and it was on sale for Easter. I just think those sheep are so cute. So I have to remember to get that back out. Okay, I think I started this one. This is another From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. This is Freedom Quaker. And this is where I got to. So I need to get that back out. And this needle minder, it's a Susan B. Anthony dollar from Liz, the Wandering Stitcher. She had them, she made them for us, me, herself, and Colleen Rebel Stitcher when we did the Susan B. Anthony sampler. So that brings back good memories when we were all stitching together. It's sad, you know, things change sometimes. Colleen moved and okay, so this is Peruvian Cats. I'm doing it on this bag, tote bag that was dyed by Live and Dye LA. It came from the Black Needle Society. And it's been in time out because even though I started in the middle, it's not centered. These guys should be over here because there's another cat that goes there. And I'm pretty sure I don't have the room. So it's been in timeout till I figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm so mad that that happened. Because I love the colors and the bag and the cats. This was from Black Needle Society Novels and Needles Retreat. And this is Agatha Christie quote, "The impossible could not have happened, therefore the impossible must be possible in spite of appearances." And I believe Poirot says that, which I'm a big Agatha Christie fan. It's another one I haven't gotten back to yet. The last time I worked on this, my son Benjamin was in the hospital for his revision surgery. If you are new, I don't know, my son had to have a liver transplant. He has a rare disease, and it's finished. After about, it was about 6 months after he had his liver transplant that things started going crazy, and he had to have what was called revision surgery, where they went back in and redid a couple of things. Because he's so young, his body was like, that's not supposed to be there like that, and it healed it up. So once they got in and did the revision, redid everything, he has since gotten better. So I'm just looking at these. I have a bunch of things that are kitted. There's some things I think I may pull out, the kits pull out and do a giveaway, because this coming Saturday, April 20th, I will be doing another floss tube, hopefully with Ashley, and it's our 3rd anniversary. So got lots of kits, everything, a lot of things kitted up, things that I would really like to start and just haven't. Well, that's kind of exciting, because there's still a bunch of stuff, but I've still got other stuff. But that bag had less in it that I've started than I thought, so that's a good thing. All right, just checking the time here. I know we're almost at an hour. Oh my gosh. Pause for bathroom break. This was also given to me by Candy, the 614 Stitcher. Tea time. This was, it's so Emma pattern. I believe that Fat Quarter Shop gave them out or was selling them. And this is as far as I've gotten on that. I plan to, I started this one, but I think I was, in my head, it was, I'll finish the other tea one that Candy gave me, and then go ahead and work more on this one. Because if you've been here, you know I like tea. I am not a coffee drinker at all. I like the smell of coffee, but I do not like the taste. I don't want anything related to coffee anywhere near my food. No mocha, no, that's right, that one. No mocha, no espresso, cappuccino, nothing. Don't put chocolate in my, or coffee in my brownies to bring out the chocolate flavor, because to me it just tastes like coffee then. In fact, there was a candle that we got in a Black Needle Society box, and Janet was the same. She felt the same way about it, that some people said it only had a light coffee smell. To us, that was the prominent smell. Okay, so another Forbidden Fiber Co. Aquarius in its Aquarius bag. It was a whole kit. So fabric and the floss is all Forbidden Fiber Co. And that's the sad start I have. Oh my gosh, some of these I thought I had farther along. Man, that's sad. Lynn puts out such good kits. I don't think I started this one. No, I did not start this one. With the kits. In the 2021 fall issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine is this cat by Lindy Stitches, which is now available for purchase as a separate pattern. And this is what I've done on it. So I am using my favorite color of orange and cloves. I was gonna say, can I remember what that color is? Okay. Got also by Lindy Stitches. This was from the 2023 digital retreat that Acorns and Threads had. It's called Snack Bar. And this is where I got onto it that day. It's pretty colors. And I love the fabric, and I've been meaning to get back to this one too. I will finish it one day. I've been trying to be better this year about starting new things, because it does kind of stress me when I have a whole bunch of things and I'm not getting back to anything. Put that bag away. All right, from another Black Needle Society box, we have Professor Heiberman's Clockwork Pollination Superior Bees. It's by Summerhouse Stitchworks. And this is where I am on that. I actually had to take out, I'm trying to remember if I took it out and fixed it, or if I just did both. No, I think I took it out and fixed it. No, I did fix it. Okay. I was thinking, I had at one point, I'd made a mistake and I was debating about just going on, and then I decided no, I had to fix it. So I did frog it and fix it. Some things I will just leave and let, you know, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you. Though I have a habit of telling. The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was this another stitching book club. Sal that I have not finished. That's as far as I've gotten on it. That is all of part 1. And that was one that I could not wait until it came out. And then, I don't know, the pattern was just, not that I don't like the pattern, but the pattern itself, stitching it, was a little fussy. So, let's see, I don't think I've started, nope, there's no fabric, so I did not start that. This is Our Hearts by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. I started it in 2020 on our anniversary, and I was planning on doing it in I'm changing some of the colors, and that's where I've gotten. There's specialty stitches there, those white ones. But yeah, and that's sad. Sorry, I forgot to put my phone on. Forgot to put my phone on silent. Okay. So that's that bag, which is exciting. The rest is kitted up stuff, and oh my gosh, there's almost as much kitted up stuff as I showed. So this is going to be another dig through and arrange, because when I was cleaning the other day, I kind of threw a bunch of stuff in here. It's kitted. That's just the pattern. I gotta take that apart. From the Crazy Woman retreat last fall, I had this out, working on it. From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy, Rocky Mountain Quaker. And this is on a 36 count as well. So over 1, and that's what I've done on it so far. It's very pretty, very delicate. I sometimes enjoy that over 1 just because it's so delicate. That's one that I look at and think, oh, that won't take me long, and then I start working and it takes me a while just to do one motif. Clue from Forbidden Fiber Co. I started it, but the pattern just, I don't think I'm gonna finish it. I think this is gonna get UFO'd. I don't know. Just not one that I'm interested in. So who knows? Let me know if you would like this as a giveaway. I've got all the paper patterns. I'll give you the fabric. Not the bag. I'm keeping the bag. Let's see. That's a new one. I haven't started yet. This, that is done for now. I had a lot of stuff kitted. I did not realize just how much stuff I have kitted up. And how many extra bags. More kits, more patterns. Goodness. That's all fabric. Go for that. I might have to do a kit parade. What do you think? Another time when I've lost all my stitching bug. Do you want to see a kit parade? Let me know in the comments, because I've got just as many kits as I do started things, which actually makes me feel better in a strange way. This is the British Isles Sal from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. This finished last year. I'm still working on it. She just came out with the United States one. I don't know if it's started yet, but I'm at the top. Just got in the Loch Ness Monster, and there's some more here to do. So this is another one I need to sit down and just finish the thing because it's a sal. And it's done. Let's see here. Some more patterns. Okay. Twin Peak Primitives. Tracking the seasons. I started summer, which is this bottom one with the tractor, and everything's very patriotic looking. And here's what I've done. So that was January 1st, 2020, I started this. And that's as far as I've gotten. So I think I did put the pattern into markup. So that was helping. Let's see. Okay, so May is coming up. It is April 16th, so there's 2 weeks left. May is Mental Health Care Awareness Month. Candy, the 614 Stitcher, always stitches on something uplifting, encouraging for the month of May to help bring awareness to mental health care, because let's face it, we all do. We all have our issues, whether suicidal thoughts, depression, ADHD, bipolar, whatever it is. Even if you're not diagnosed with, we all have times in our life where we have issues. We just do. So every May, Candy sponsors, is that the right word? She has started this encouragement to stitch on encouraging things. So I have this one that I started in 2022. It's a Forbidden Fiber Co pattern. I am using the called for floss, and it's called Sparkle. Your sparkle is not defined by the darkness other people see. And I have almost finished the word sparkle. Oh no, I did finish the word. Ooh, when did I do that? I don't remember finishing the word sparkle. So now I'm down to my other letters. So I need to get a move on this May and get more of this, if not all of it, done. That was 2022. I started that one. And they're very light pastel-y colors on the chalkboard type fabric. Then last year I started The World Needs Who You Were Meant to Be, and it's called Magnolia. Leanne, if you're watching, was this actually a quote from Steel Magnolias? I'm not sure, I don't remember. It doesn't say on here. So, but that is a pattern, and this is my beginning on it. I didn't get very far last May when I started it. So that will come back out in May. And then for this May, I have to start. This is not started yet, but I'm showing you. Some women are lost in the fire, some women are built from it. And I do have the called for colors. This one is actually called Fight Like a Girl, or Flag. So I have all those to work on, pull out, and work on in May, while I'm also doing the Forest Friends by Tiny Modernist Sal and the Dragon. Oh my gosh, ridiculous, ridiculous. But this was something that I stitched years ago. I was gonna make it into a pillow, and I made it into a project bag instead. And let's see, what's this? Oh, that's Jane Eyre. So this is the Jane Eyre Sal from Stitching Book Club. It's another one. I just need to do it and get it done. I am so close. It'll say at the top, Jane Eyre, Charlotte Bronte, and I want to say there's something at the bottom, like a year or something. I'll probably put it in, but maybe I won't. I don't know. But I changed the colors. This was not the charted colors. Kristen likes salmony pinks, and I am not that kind of person, so I switched it to purples. So I'll put that in the we need to finish that pile. And lastly, no, not lastly. That's a kit. I haven't started that yet. So close to lastly. This was from Historical Sampler Company. They had a Sal, and I believe it's something about the home. If I edit, I may not edit this video, I may just put it up, and it is what it is. But I only got part of part 1 done. I did not finish all of part 1. So that it's really pretty. And they were very kind and sent me the kit because I had done a favor for them. That's the colors. And I really need to get it back out and finish it because I was very much appreciative of them reaching out to me and giving me this kit. This is a Star Trek one that I have not started. Here is the book from the Madame Chantilly that Stitchy Witch 42 makes. And inside, and then this is all the floss for that pattern. And then lastly in here is Dorney Lane by Rosewood Manor. I've been working on this since 2020. I'm a bad person. It's supposed to be a model for Keepsakes. I have not finished it yet. You can see how big it is. It's beautiful. It's just one of those things that I have to be in the mood for. And I really need to just be in the mood more often. So that is all that. I did a WIP parade at Christmas time for all my Christmas WIPs. So if you're interested in those, rather than keeping you on here for another half hour, and I have to go get my grandson very soon. So I am just going to end this here. I will see you on Saturday, hopefully with Ashley. We talked about doing a Zoom to celebrate our 3rd anniversary. It'll be episode 120 on the 20th. I thought that was kind of perfect. I hope you enjoyed the mess that I now have to clean up and organize. Yeah, so thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and I will see you on Saturday.